You know, them not wanting a quick rematch. I think they helped us out. The second time definitely made it bigger. You know, we had 2 warm-ups. Mine was a lot more dangerous than his. You know, he played it safe in the playground. While I went onto the mountaintop and climbed it. 2 different fighters, 2 different times, 2 different paths. You know, one just want to survive me. I'm building for legacy. Well, he know he didn't. And if so, why so many trainers? Why so many rotations? He rotating trainers like he do his draws. Every day changing. Firing, hiring. The first time around, he wanted to talk about how he was out of shape and stuff, but you did. You came in great shape the first time. Like you're supposed to. What'd you spend? 100,000 pounds? Trainers, camps, different little things? Well, I still have my old trainers. Still sat back. And still to this day, I got the same people. You don't see me firing no one. You don't see me bringing no one on if you're supposed to be such this great fighter. You know. And I was supposed to be this guy that don't have no skills. But we see who's more concerned than the other one. Because when you have power and nowhere around it, you can't prepare for that. You can't prepare for that. The only thing you can do is hope that when it lands, it don't do that much damage. I gave this man a concussion the first time. He don't even know how he got on the ground, nor do he know how he got up. And ladies and gentlemen, that is a concussion. And that been dealing with him for the remaining of the fight since the last fight. He been thinking about that over and over and over. And the only way he can promote himself with that fight is him getting up off his back. Hey, we doing endorsements as well too. Put one at the bottom of his feet because he's definitely going down. And that's all he's been looking for. That's all he's been looking at. That's the only thing he can fathom his mind around is how he knocked me down and I got up. He needs some type of confidence. But you beat him, Fury. You beat him. Don't worry, you beat him. You beat him with a wide margin. Okay, we're gonna see. But all that right there, all that talk before, it dies. It's dead. This is the new beginning right here. This is unfinished business that I will finish. I will do exactly what I said I would do. I'm gonna knock him out. Like I told him, I'm the lion. I'm the king of the jungle. And come February 27th, I'm gonna rip his head off his body. Remember I said that. I'm gonna knock you out there on ropes so you can really feel a WWE moment in real life. I'm glad you got a second job. You need it. This is your whole plans. What I'm gonna do when this guy knock my marbles out of my head. Because I'm gonna definitely do it. And I can't wait. This is a major fight for you guys. You should be excited. This is the Wilder Fury 2 rematch, and it don't get no better than this. Two giants. 2 champions putting their life on the line for others' entertainment. From a distance of places. He's from all the way over the pond, and I'm from here. 2 guys putting their energy in the ring just to see who is the king. I speak it, I believe, and I receive it. And I will knock them out come February the 22nd. And we move on with our lives from there. But until then, man, y'all sit tight. Buckle up. It's going to be a long ride until that time. We still got a couple of more weeks in camp to prepare for this fight, to give y'all the best fight y'all ever seen in your lives. And I'm looking forward to it. So stay tuned. If you can't buy no ticket to go to the arena, make sure you click that button. Till then, I can't wait, baby. Bomb Squad!
Is that right? And then on top of that, the change in trainers, how will that help you execute that?
What can I say that Deontay Wilder hasn't always bored us to death for the last 20 minutes? I'm going to sleep listening to him talk on about nothing. I'm just waiting to hear his point. He still hasn't got to the point after 7 minutes of talking. What am I going to do in the fight? I'm going to win. That's what I do. Deontay Wilder can make all the excuses he wants to make up in his own brain. His team, everybody can tell him, you won that fight, baby, you won that fight. But listen, as a fighting man, you know when you win and lose fights. Simple as. He lost the fight fair and square, he will lose the fight again fair and square. They had to rob a man who was out the ring for 3 years, ballooned up 147 pounds, and he still couldn't beat him. They had to give him a bad decision in LA, you know, to get a victory for the so-called top bloke, top champion. I'm going to go out there, I'm going to give him a boxing lesson, and I'm going to knock him out. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Why did I bring Sugar Hill in? Because I wanted to. Why do I keep switching trainers? Because I want to. You know, I'm a big believer in you're never a finished article. You can always improve your game. You can always polish it up again. You know, Wilder says he sticks with his team. Fair play to him. I'm a man who likes to keep freshening things up now and again, and I do that regular. That's what I do. So, you know, I'm training hard in the gym. I don't make excuses. It was what it was. I won fair and square, and it was what it was. We get to do it again. We get paid for the same thing twice. So I'm not complaining. You know, he's the man here making excuses. He broke his right hand. I only had 12 weeks and 4 days to train. 12 weeks! I can be ready for a fight in 2 weeks. I'm ready for a fight today. Never mind 12 weeks and 4 days. Fuck me. You know, there's no need for excuses. There's no need for problems. I've heard he's had the flu. I heard he broke his hand. I heard he was having problems. Or whatever. It doesn't really matter. Because when I get him in there again, I'm going to make him feel the fury. He will get it. I've never been as sure as anything in my whole life. As sure as I was this morning putting this suit on and putting my shoes on and having a wash and brushing my teeth. That's how sure I'm going to kick this motherfucker's ass all over that ring. 100%. He can't win. He's got a puncher's chance just like everybody else. He could barely land it last time. He landed 2-3 punches in the full fight. And much sharper now, match fit, coming off 12 good rounds. You know, been in training camp. I haven't had to lose any weight. I'm fine. I'm great. Ready to rumble right now. Hope he trains hard. Hope he goes to bed sleeping, thinking about me. If only I could land my right hand. You know, he's got out of jail a couple of times with that right hand in his last couple of fights. Like he said, people say to me, oh, he's lucky he gets away with this one shot. Like he just said, it ain't luck. He has to put it there. But this time, it won't be there. Because I'm going to be super slippery. I'm going to be like a goldfish in a goldfish bowl, swimming away. And that's it, you know. I'm not here to call him or run him down, because when I run him down, it only makes my victory look shitter on the night, doesn't it? So I want people to think he's the best puncher in history, the greatest boxer in history, longest reigning champion ever, the best there ever was. So when I beat him February 22nd, then it makes my victory look even sweeter. But when I really face facts, when I beat Deontay Wilder, I've just beat another bare bum in the shower with a pair of boxing gloves on. Just another tick on the record, another man in the street. That's all he is. He's another person to me. Makes numbers. The Tyson Fury Roadshow continues, and who knows where it will end next. It might be Tokyo, it might be Rome, it might be anywhere. Next stop, Las Vegas. Keep watching.
Fight about what you have to do to counteract that.
Well, we got a lot of great guys that come in and out of there, and they use the herky-jerky stuff, the feints and all that, and different things like that. You know, we're bringing different guys at different heights in, that can give me different looks for sure. What was that second question you were saying?
I was just saying, what did you learn from the first fight? What do you need to do to stop him from getting away
for
from
the first fight? Just being more calmer. You know, you're going to see a much more calmer and patient Wilder this time, just like you've seen in the Ortiz. You know, a lot of people didn't understand what I was doing. You know, and when you're blessed with power, you're not worried about rounds and different things like that. The object of boxing is to win, not just to win rounds, but to win. And I wins, and I do it in a devastating fashion. I do it in a fashion in which you guys get dressed to come and see. Y'all not coming to see a heavyweight go 12 rounds talking about skills and wheels and paying bills. You come to see him get knocked out. That's what you come to see, because you most likely have things planned, after that you want to go see. So when it's a good night, you say thank you, Deontay, you go on about your business and handle what you got to do that night. But I'm more than prepared.
He's helping with my nutrition. Seems a really good guy, and I'm eating more than I've ever ate before, and training good, and everything's going really well. No injuries, and training camp's going quite well. I've only just started training camp like 10 days ago. So yeah, I can't complain. I never have any excuses. The only thing I'd hope to do before I get to the fight is come to it injury-free. And that's usually what any boxer can only ask for, to enter the ring injury-free. And then it's down to us then on the night, who wants it more. And who's willing to go home as a loser and as a second place person. But listening to Deontay for the last half an hour, one minute he says, I've made up this title of lineal championships, and then he keeps talking about he's going to walk away with them all. So which is it? Have I made it up, and is it fake, or is it an official title? Anyone who knows boxing knows the lineage of the heavyweight division goes back to the days of John L. Sullivan, right up to the way to me today, Tyson Fury. All this talk of the lineal ship, he'll be gone after me and whatever. If he beats me, he'll be beating the lineal heavyweight champion of the world, which means he's the best of his era. And every era there's the best. And I'm the current best lineal champion of my era. I took that title from Vladimir Klitschko, 28th of November 2015. Nobody disputed that Vladimir was the best of the day, and I inherited that title off him. So until somebody beats me, I'm still a lineal champion and still exists. I actually set a massive precedent when it comes to titles, because it was the first time in history that the lineal championship had ever split from the Ring Magazine championship. And I spoke to Ring Magazine guys today, and they're quite delighted that the Ring and the lineal will be put back together after a 4-year layoff. So yeah, it's going to be a fantastic night. Deontay Wilder is going to come in, and like he said, he's going to be more patient and more relaxed, and whatever he's going to do, try to land that right hand. Of course, that's his best weapon, big right hand. Knock me out, whatever. And it's my job not to let him do that. And the fact of the matter is, I'm not going to dress it up, I'm going to speak the honest truth. If I'm stupid enough to get hit by that big stupid right hand, then I deserve knocking out. And he will knock anybody out. As we saw, he hit me with it twice, and bam, I hit the floor twice. But it's not how you hit the floor, it's how you get back up and respond. And he knows he ain't messing with no quitter, no shithouse here. I'm a fighting man. And the late great Brendan Ingle once said, to beat Tyson Fury, you have to nail him to the fucking canvas. And that's what this little skinny-legged super noodle will have to do, nail me to the canvas. And if he can't do that, I'm going to eat him up. This time is going to be different. He thinks I'm going to come out irking and jerking, as Eddie Hearn says. Everyone's took that style now. The irky-jerky style of Tyson Fury. Made it famous. I'm not looking for irky-jerky. I want him to meet me dead in the centre of the ring. Let's have a slugfest. Best man stands up, loser goes down. I got 20 knockouts out of 29 wins. He knows he was rocked 3 or 4 times in that fight, but I never had the gas to finish him. I'll be honest and truthful. I didn't have the gas after the layoff, after all the weight loss. I never had the gas to put my foot down. This time I can turn that screwdriver until he's gone. And I want to meet him head on. El mono, in the centre of the ring. Let's make it a Tommy Hearns, Marvin Hagler type fight. Best man stands, the loser goes back and recruits. Back to the gym, back to the drawing board. I'll meet you, Deontay, in the middle of the ring, 22nd of February. I won't be running. You won't have to look anywhere for me. Just watch out for the right hands, because you're going to sleep in 2 rounds. 2 rounds, he's going down. I had a dream. I keep having the same dream about round two. I'm playing poker all the time. I keep getting dealt number two. It's definitely a thing. He's getting knocked out in 2 rounds, 100%. 2. He can laugh about it now. When he's on his back looking up at me, he'll know what I'm talking about, round 2.
Hey Tyson, I got a question for you guys both. But Tyson, for you first, you're reuniting with the trainer. What are you looking to get out of reuniting with this trainer for this fight coming up, this rematch?
I've been really honest with you. I told exactly the truth. I'm looking for a knockout. I didn't come here again to get a bad decision. You know, I know I'm not going to get a decision in the United States. It's clear. After last time, it's very clear. So that's why I hired Sugar Hill. If I didn't want a knockout, I wouldn't employ the Kronk trainer who specialises in sitting on your punches and landing the right hand. Look at Tommy and look at all the Kronk fighters, Klitschko even. They all look for that big right hand. That's all I'm looking for. One big right hand, nailed Deontay Wilder, good night. There's the game plan. I'm looking for a knockout. And if I wasn't looking for a knockout, I'd have kept hold of Ben Davis, would have sharpened up on what we were doing, herky-jerky, slipping and sliding. I ain't looking for that. I ain't coming here for a points decision. I'm coming for a knockout. Like Deontay Wilder said, I'm sick of points decisions. I've had plenty of them in my career. I've had 9 of them. I'm looking for a knockout number 21. And that's brutally honest. Brutally from the heart honest. I'm looking to knock him out.
Hey champ, he changed my line of thinking. Care to respond to his two round knockout prediction?
I mean, that's what he believes in his heart. You know, that's what he believes. I always teach people when I speak. I say, speak it, believe it, receive it. You know, And if you really, but the magic of it all is the belief. It's the belief. And though he's saying it, I don't feel that his energy that he believes that he's going to do that. If anything, I feel he's nervous. You know, he's very scared because of what happened the first time. And I understand this is boxing. And sometimes fighters, they have to put up this front, you know, like it's all good and nothing